Krishnavarnam Tvisha Krishnam Sangopangastraparshadam Yagnaihi Sankirtana Prayair Yajantihi Sumedhasaha Antah Krishnam Bahir Gauram Darshitangadi Vaibhavam Kalau Sankirtanadya Smaha Krishna Chaitanyamashritah जयतां मथुरा भूमौ श्रीलरूपसनातनौ यौ विलेकयतस्तत्त्वं ज्ञापकौ पुस्तिकामिमां कोऽपि तद्बान्धवो भट्टो दक्षिणद्विजवंशजः विविच्य वेलिकद्ग्रन्थं लिखिताद् वृद्धवैष्णवैः तस्याद्यं ग्रन्थनालेकं क्रान्तव्युत्क्रान्तखण्डितं पर्यालोच्याथ पर्यायं कृत्वा लिखति जीवकः यः श्रीकृष्णपादाम्भोज भजनैकाभिलाषवान् तेनैव दृश्यतामेतत् अन्यस्मै शपथोऽर्पितः श्रीमद्भागवतं श्रीमन् मन्त्रदेशिकमीश्वरम् श्रीमद्भागवतार्थानां सन्दर्भं कर्तुमाश्रये अथ नत्वा मन्त्रगुरून् गुरून् भागवतार्थदान् सन्दर्भं वश्मि लेखितुम् यस्य ब्रह्मेति संज्ञां क्वचिदपि निगमे याति चिन्मात्रसत्ता प्यंशो यस्यांशकैस्वैर्विभवति वशयन्नेव मायां पुमांश्च एकं यस्यैव रूपं विलसति परमव्योम्नि नारायणाख्यम् स श्रीकृष्णो विधत्तां स्वयमिह भगवान् प्रेम तत्पादभाजाम्. Welcome to today's Tattva Sandarbha discussion. How many are the students on the online? Total 18 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 12, 12 plus 16. Okay. I have seen your assignments. Still some students, they have to submit. So, and I started evaluating those. So we'll be having the either pass or fail, not the, we are going to give grades because anyway devotees, so all are wonderful and great. So just to encourage them, we fail. Fail means it doesn't mean that we are failing in the devotional service, but just in this subject matter, they need to improve. That's why, and that's why we have this kind of system. So I will be giving frequently these assignments as much as content is becoming enough covered in the class. Then based upon that, you'll be having the assignment. And also I will announce the date. Question bank I will be give 1 or 2 days later. Question bank, and after that exams will be announced, so that there will be no clash with the your online student on-site students. They have the Bhagavatam course also, Bhakti Vaibhava they are doing, so it should not be clashing with that. So such a way we'll put the dates. Okay, so assignments also a part of your curriculum. So whoever is not reaching to the up to mark, that means passing all the assignments, is not happening, then we are not going to give the certificate for the Tattva Sandarbha. Certificate will not be given to them from IBMV. It is not ISKCON Board of Exams course, but it is our institute course. This is okay. So that's why they have to submit on the time. If they are not submitting, then we'll reduce the marks. That means so that there is a chance to be fail. So because there should be some discipline. Actually, everyone has to send on the time, and whoever is not sending, so they'll be losing their marks. So that even they write, then since they are not submitting on the time, they'll be failing. Okay, so this is the for the assignments, and I saw some students, so they have to hear more carefully actually. So I understood that. So the points they way they should be captured, so they are not able to capture like that, because they need maybe more hard work, because there is no magic in this. As much as we practice, that much will become thorough. So you need to, some students they have to improve, and remaining are okay. And another thing, some students they are copying from, if any two papers are found similar content with the similar content, then we'll be asking both of them to write it back. So I saw that kind of similarity is there in few papers. So next time I am seriously saying, so we are not going to consider all the papers which are similar. So everyone has to do by their own, because it is an individual. We are not doing teamwork here, but here individually we are learning. So it's not that we all together, so staying everywhere and all that together we are presenting Sandarbha. No, individually only we present. No? So that's why we should learn individually only. So okay, about this, about the assignment, and okay, we'll go to that today's our actual discussion. So whenever I give time for the questions, at that time you can ask the questions, because now slowly we should speed up our things, because there is enough thing is there to cover, and we have the less time. Less time means we have to focus, and also, so some doubts which are going out of the, that means class discussion, those has to be sent to me, my WhatsApp account, so that I can read it back and answer that. And which are very specific to the class, and which are you are seeing, that means not able to understand in the class. My main focus is at least whatever text is given in this Sarvasamvadini and this Jiva Goswami's Mula, that should be clear at least. So because here maybe some brilliant students are there, but also that means average. I already said in the first day itself, we are going with the optimized method. So we are not going to satisfy all members, because they are at the different levels of the knowledge. So that's why whoever is very intelligent and having the big very deep questions, so they can send to my WhatsApp number, and that will shows their continued enthusiasm. So many times we see in the class they will be very enthusiasm they show, but after the class nobody comes and asks and discuss, and nothing is going to happen. That doubt is gone. So that's why if you are feeling seriously, then that should be. So even after the class also they can ask that. Okay, that is a very important thing. And yeah, it is like a meditation actually, So Sandarbhas is a masterpiece written by the Jiva Goswami. So we have to meditate, and so that it will purify our consciousness. So how the Jiva Goswami deeply he's thinking, referring so many Puranas and so many Shastras, Vedas and other scriptures, and he is finally establishing Gaudiya Vaishnavism in this. So that's why it is not a just a classroom subject. It is a whole day subject actually. Whole day you have to meditate on this. So that is the way we'll continue our Krishna consciousness, especially in this 3 years or 1 year, whatever time you committed. So this is the way to just, and we are all together. That means we can work, and maybe few things I also don't know. So by our churning, so it may come. So that you also think and deeply, so you can, yeah, present, you can also discuss with me. Okay, now come to our actual discussion. And the last class, what we were discussing the non-black akrishnam is equal to yellow. That means zapitaha. This is the conclusion we reached actually. So that means after reconciling both the statements from the Vishnu Dharmottara Purana and Gargamuni and Karabhajan, Gargamuni and Karabhajan are saying same thing. So they are saying that means our 4 Yugavataras. Even if you see in the Laghu Bhagavatamrutam, so Rupa Goswami also in the chapter of the Yugavataras, so he is also mentioning these same 4 colors. So that's why these 4 colors are the Yugavataras actually. So which are also said by the Gargamuni and also Karabhajan. Okay. So now according to the Gargamuni and Karabhajan, in the Satyuga, what color we are, that means Lord is appearing in which color? In the white. In the Treta is the red, and in the in the Dwapara Yuga, black, and Kali Yuga, yellow. So this is the given thing by these acharyas. And next, but after that we are seeing very differently from the Vishnu Dharmottara Purana. So according to Vishnu Dharmottara Purana, what is the form of Lord in the Dwapara Yuga? Green. Green means here, actually, I want to correct myself also. So, can I say really green? Because Sukhapaksha Varanatvam is said. So, in most generally, we find the Sukhas, that means parrots in general in the green color. So, maybe actually sometimes you can see the parrots in the yellow color, red color, and multicolor like that. So with the understanding that in general we see the parrots in the green color, so that's why I said here Sukhapaksha Varnatvam as green color. Okay, so that is my just note. Actually, you have to take the note, this note. In future, if you find anything that means different explanation for the Sukhapaksha Varnatvam, so keep a space for that. Okay. So, but till now we don't have any that kind of controversy like that you can take. So now after that, according to the Vishnu Dharmottara Purana, then what is the form of the Lord in the Kali Yuga? It is in black. So now 2 different opinions are there in front of us. So those opinions, how they are reconciled finally? So they are reconciled with the, that means in the one day of the Brahmaji, one time, that means in the Vaivasata Manvantara, that is the 7th Manvantara, in that 28th cycle. So 28th, that means in every Manvantara, there are 71 Chaturyugas. In that 28th Chaturyuga, so Lord is in the Chaturyugas, Dwapara Yuga, so Krishna is appearing. And Krishna is appearing, and in the Kali Yuga, so following that immediately, so Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is appearing. So that's why it is said in the Srimad Bhagavatam also, Yuga Paryaye. Yuga Paryaya means this Yuga is exceeding. Paryaya means Atikramaha. Atikrama means exceeding. This Yuga is exceeding means what? Here Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is writing very clearly. That means compared to all other yugas, this yuga is exceeding. How, in what way? So Lord directly is appearing in this Dwapara Yuga. So that's why this yuga is exceeding other yugas. This is the explanation we hear from the Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur and Jiva Goswami. And Yuga Paryaya is there, na? Dwapare Yuga Paryaya. There, Yuga Paryaya. So, first canto, 4th chapter, 14 sloka. 1, 4, 14. Okay. So there you will be seeing Yoga Paryaya. This is that is the place. How can you say? So Krishna is appearing directly in this Dwapara Yuga. How can you say this? That is the proof actually. Yoga Paryaya. From the Srimad Bhagavatam also there is a proof. Yesterday some student was asking. So in the 28th cycle of the Yayastu Manvantara, so we are seeing that appearance of the Supreme Lord directly. So how it is, where it is mentioned. So one is Baldev Vidyabhushan's commentary. From the Baldev Vidyabhushan commentary we are seeing, and also from the word Yuga Paryaya we are taking this. There Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur and the also Jiva Goswami is mentioning this. So you can, anyway, you will be having in the Bhakti Vaibhava. So fourth chapter, anyway, I am going to teach that. That there also will be discussed very elaborately, but this is the reference, but you can also see back those things. Yuga Paryaya, that is the meaning. Paryaya means exceeding. Exceeding means what? It is exceeding in what way? So X is exceeding Y. In what terms actually? In the term of the weight, in terms of the beauty, in the terms of the wealth, in the terms of the what? In the terms of the, so Lord directly is appearing. In that way, that Dwapara Yuga is exceeding all other Dwapara Yugas, all other Yugas, Satya and others. That is the understanding actually. Okay. Are exceeding, are the Atikrama means overruling, are the superseding. You can take this kind of meanings actually. And there is one more meaning actually. Viraragavacharya is saying Yuga Paryaya means, he is saying simply Paryaya means Avasane, means ending. That means in the Dwapara Yuga ending, so Krishna is appearing. That's why that means Vedavyas is appearing. So like this also, Paryaya means ending of the Yuga. So that also on another meaning. Okay, so this is the about that point. Now come to our main discussion. That means, okay, finally what we understood, in every yuga, in every Dwapara Yuga, Lord is appearing in the Sukha Paksha Varna, that means green we took, and in the Kali Yuga, black color. Okay, fine. But in the one Yuga, it is not like that. Krishna himself is appearing, and in the next Kali Yuga, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is appearing. So from this, I am deriving one conclusion actually. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, so then I can say he is the direct appearance of the Krishna only. This conclusion I am bringing. What conclusion I am bringing? I am bringing that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is a special manifestation of Krishna directly. Swayam Sri Krishna Virbhava Visheshaha. This point I am bringing. I will write on the board. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is a special manifestation of Krishna directly. This is the statement. So then if you give any statement, you should give the, what we should give? Reason. So then what is the reason? The reason is Tad Avyabhicharat. Tad Avyabhicharat. What is the meaning of this? Tad Avyabhicharat. This has to be understood. Like Vebhichari means, what is the meaning of Vebhichari? Vebhichari means temporary. Eh? So Vebhichari means who is not having the chastity. That means not following strictly. Not following strictly. So Avyabhichari means which is following, that means strictly. What is example? Example for avyabhichari. Example for avyabhichari. I will give you example for avyabhichari is the smoke. Smoke is the avyabhichari. With respect to whom? With respect to fire. So you say an example also in the day-to-day life, this woman is chaste woman. That means avyabhichari. So means what? With respect to her husband. It's not that with respect to anyone. Yes, that means avyabhichari's word is also having the significance, and it needs another relator. Actually, it is not by one thing. It is not sufficient. It is not giving sufficient information. So smoke is the avyabhichari with respect to fire. Why? What is the reason for this? The reason for this is, so smoke is generated by fire only. Smoke is generated by fire only. Is there any other method to generate this smoke without the fire? Can we generate? No. So can you say fire is avyabhichari with respect to smoke? Can we say this? Is it possible? Fire is avyabhichari with respect to smoke. Is it possible? Is it possible? Yes or no? No. Why? Huh? So why fire is not avyabhichari with respect to the smoke? The reason is fire even can exist independently without smoke also. But smoke never exists independently without fire. But fire can exist independently without the smoke. Example? What is the example for that situation? What is the example for that situation? Where the fire is existing independently? Yes. Mike, because online students, they are hearing. Okay. Where is the place you can find? What is that place you can find fire is existing independently and not following the smoke? Can you give the example?
Fire in the wood, fire in the stomach.
Fire in the
wood.
Fire in the wood is not manifested. That we cannot take. So it is not in the manifested state. What is that? Fire in the? Huh? Simple example is
Sun.
is a red iron ball. If you heat a ball and you take, that means you keep that ball in fire and you take it and keep, still it is fire or not? And is there any smoke? And another example is LPG gas. Okay, where is the smoke? Is there any smoke? No. So these are the different places. That means fire is existing but smoke is not there. So that's why this is the place. So fire is not avyabhichari. Avyabhichari. Okay. If why smoke became avyabhichari with respect to the fire? Because smoke is having a very tight relationship with the fire. Smoke is having very tight relationship with the fire. That is the reason. That's why you have this. So now come to why we are discussing all this. So now come to our working place. What we have seen, we have drawn one picture like this. You might be in your book. Green, black, green, black, green, black, black, yellow, green, black, green, black. This is the conclusion we got. Yes? From the Vishnu Dharmottara Purana and Karabhajan and Gargamuni statement, and after that Vishnu Purana. After reconciling these, so we got this table. Here it is what? It is a Dwapara Yuga and it is Kali Yuga. So like this, how many cycles are there like this? 1000. Total 1000 like this. In the 1000, and this is the what? This is the 28th cycle of 7th Manvantara. Seventh Manvantara of 1 day of Brahmaji. 1 day of Brahmaji. So that means, what is the relation between the Krishna and the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Now you tell me. This is Krishna and yellow means Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So always Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is following, like how? Fire. Is there any place where the yellow is coming in the total 1,000 cycles? Is there any place there is? So yellow is existing and B is not. That means Krishna is yellow is existing and black is not existing. That means Krishna is existing and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not appearing. Is there any place like that? And also, is there any place here? You see, without the that means, is there, both are true actually. Two-sided it is. That means Krishna is also is always along with the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu manifestation is also along with the Krishna's manifestation. So that's why, what is this? Both have what kind of sambandha? Avyabhichari relation. Both are having the avyabhichari relation in two-sided. It's a two-sided. But in the case of the smoke and fire, it is one-sided. Okay. So because of this, like how smoke is having a avyabhichari relationship with the fire, so that you can see the very tight connection between the smoke and the fire. Why it is possible? Why smoke is avyabhichari with this fire? Because fire only is generating the smoke. That is the reason. Similarly, that's why, since they both, Krishna and the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu manifestations, both are having the avyabhichari relationship. That's why I'm saying Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is a special manifestation of Krishna directly. Directly, what is important? Okay? No? God or not? Yeah. Like smoke is the special manifestation, direct manifestation of fire. Is in a one way you can say it is a different form, but it is having direct relationship. Smoke is not any random object which is not at all having the relationship with the fire. Yes. Where is the possibility of the avyabhichara relationship? There is a strong relationship. So based upon that, Jiva Goswami is saying, that's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is a direct manifestation of Krishna himself. Okay, next. Atayeva Vishnu Dharmottare. I will take the questions after one more concept is covered. So before going to the next explanation, that is Krishna Varnam. So let me finish this, then I will come to this. Hold it, write it, your question on your book, and we'll discuss. Because we have so many students and so many questions, and class time is very less, 60 hours we should finish. Next, in the Vishnu Dharmottara Purana, what is said? So, Atayeva Vishnu Dharmottare Nirnitam Pratyaksharupadrukdevo Drishyate Nakalau Harihi Krutadishveva Tenaiva Triyuga Paripatyate Kalerante cha Samprapte Kalkinam Brahmavadinam Anupravishya Kurute Vasudeva Jagastitim. Can anyone read the translation? You have translation? Take the mic. No? No. Is not there? Okay. Okay, I will only do the translation now. Pratyaksha Rupa Druk Devaha Drishyate. First of all, what we are making now, we are going to the next point. In the Vishnu Dharmottara Purana, one statement is given. and that statement is also violated or is also overridden by the manifestation of Krishna. That means in these all these yugas, what I am going to discuss now, in all these yugas, except this, in all these yugas, one thing happens generally, and that thing is explained in Vishnu Dharmottara Purana. What is that thing? I will say just now. I will say with just 2 minutes later. So in all these cycles, one thing happens, and that is said in the Vishnu Dharmottara Purana, and that is also violated in this cycle. That is also violated in this cycle. What is said in that Vishnu Dharmottara Purana about the or other cycles? That we have to see now. So shall I clean this? In this, in generally, what happens in the Dwapara and the Satyuga is said by the Vishnu Dharmottara Purana. Vishnu Dharmottara Purana is saying that Lord is directly visible in Lord is directly visible in Satya, Treta, and Dwapara. And that's why he is known as, therefore, he is known as Triyugaha. This is the one statement. And one more point is it is saying Vishnu Dharmottara Purana is saying one more point. What it is saying? In the Kali Yuga, Krishna, Vasudevaha, Krishna is entering into Kalki and protecting the Jagat, the universe. So this is said by the Vishnu Dharmottara Purana, which is in general to all the 4 yugas of all the cycles of one day of Brahmaji. But this statement is also, which is said by the Vishnu Dharmottara Purana, these two statements are violated in 28th cycle of the Savana Mantra. So violated means it is overridden. Krishnatven atikrantam. What that? This statement, this rule is violated. Whatever rule is said by the Vishnu Dharmottara Purana for all these yugas, that is overruled in the 28th cycle. Means what? Ityadi tadapi aishwarya krishnatven atikrantam. So these two statements are violated by in this yuga. What is the reason? Then what is the reason why it is violated? Reason we should, you give this statement, it is violated, then reason is, the reason is what is that reason? Krishna and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu both have what? Avyabhichari relation. Tasya Kali Prathama Vyapti Darshanat. Sri Krishna Sri Gaurayoho Avatarane Mitaha Avyabhicharita Sambandha. Since what is the relation? They have the two-sided, Avyabhichari relation. Avyabhichari Sambandha. That is why. Sambandha. What does it mean? That means this is violated means what? That means these are all violated in this cycle. Means generally Lord appears in the Satyuga, Treta Yuga, and Dwapara Yuga directly, and he is visible. He is visible. And Kali Yuga, he is not visible. Why he is not visible? He is entering into the Kalki. In the Kali Yuga, he is entering into the Kalki, and Kalki is what avatara? He is Shakti Avesha avatara. He is not directly Swamsha of the Lord. No. Or the Swamshamsha is no. Is the Avesha avatara. That means Avesha avatara means, so generally Avesha avataras means there are various kinds of the Avesha avataras. Bhakti Avesha avatara. Who is example? Narada Muni. So Jnana Avesha avatara. Who is Chatush Kumaras. Bhagavad Avesha avatara. Rishabhadev is a Bhagavad Avesh Avatara. Avesh Avatara means what? The philosophy is like this. Avesh Avatara means there will be a Jivatma, and this Jivatma is charged actually. Avesha means what? Is charged with the some potencies of Lord. So what kind of potency, that you have to see. If Bhakti potency is charging this Jivatma, or is given to this Jivatma, then this is known as Bhakti Avesh Avatara. Example is Narada Muni. And the Jnana Shakti of the Lord is given to this Jivatma, then it is known as Jnana Avesh Avataras. And there are the, so Bhagavan, so Bhagavat, Bhaga, Lord's Bhaga. Bhaga means it is Aishwaryasya Samagrasya Viryasya Yashashriyoho Gnana Vairagyayoschapi Shannam Bhaga iti ingena. So when Bhaga is given to that Jivatma, then it is known as Bhagavad Avesh Avatara. So the example is Rishabhadev. Now in the Kalki, so here you see, so Kalki is also Avesh Avatara. So here, so Krishna is entering into this. We can see like this in the case of the, when the Yadus, they appeared in this material world. So to assist, for example, so Pradyumna. So Pradyumna case also. So Pradyumna Vyuha is entering into the home. Kamdev. Okay. So like this you can see, like Anuruddha Vyuha is there and some demigod is entering. Like that already all the different, that means Lord's Parshadas are there. So those are entering into the respect, the amshas of those different into the different demigods. So those are all known as, so like Avesh Avataras. So that's why when they went to the Prabhasa, that Leela, Musala Leela happened. So in that time, these all Vyuhas are not going to there. Only who went? Only the, so Vyuhas came out and only the demigods they went. And that's why you cannot say that there all the Vyuhas also burnt out, because there is a burning, killing happened. After that, burning also happened. So they burnt also. So that is not there for the Yuhas. Only the demigods are going, respective demigods, they left their body and they went back to the respective abodes. That's the Swarga and so on. So this is the Avesh Avatara concept actually. Similarly here, in the Kali Yuga, what is happening? Lord is not directly manifesting, but he is entering into the Kalki. So that's why it is not visible to, Lord is not directly visible to the, so to the, it's not Prakata Leela. That means it's not direct manifestation. That's why it is known as, so it's not visible. It's only in the Satya, Treta and Dwapara is visible. That's why it is known, Lord is known as Triyugaha. But this is violated in the, this cycle. Yeah. What? Here, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is directly following Krishna. That means just in the starting of Kali Yuga itself. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is appearing. That means Krishna himself is appearing. So this general rule is violated. That means here now Lord himself is appearing actually. So that's why here Jiva Goswami, what he's saying, what is said by the Vishnu Dharmottara Purana for all the yuga cycles, that is violated in this cycle, in this 20th cycle. Okay, that means Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is directly visible actually. So but you may be having doubt. Oh, Prachanna Avatara this is. What is this? That is different concept. Prachanna means, here Prachanna means we say Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the Prachanna Avatara, means he is not manifesting, he is not showing himself as Lord. That is the meaning of Prachana. Okay, that is the difference from this three yuga concept. Prachana means Lord is in every yuga, so Lord is appearing and also he is exhibiting all his qualities as Lord. But in the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's case, he is not at all taking any weapon. He is not at all dressing like that. That means he's not at all appearing like with all the weapons and all these different uh, like other leelas directly as a Bhagavan. So Bhaga means what? He is the possessor of these all these opulences. So showing that qualities is not there. He is showing the mood of the devotee. That's why being a Lord, he is showing only externally outside as a devotee mood. That's why it is known as Prachinavtara. That concept is different. Okay, three yuga concept is this. Okay, that's why in this 20-year cycle, the general rules of the given by the Vishnu Dharmottara Purana are violated. Okay. Okay, 2 minutes questions. Okay, take online students also, they can raise the virtual hand.
Hare Krishna. Dear Prabhu, you mentioned that this first, the most recent point which you mentioned, that this yuga's avatar combo of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Sri Krishna is violating the principle which is given in the Vishnu Dharmottara Purana, where Kalki avatar comes in every Kali Yuga. But we also hear the Kalki avatar is going to come at the end of this Kali Yuga. So how is that principle violated?
Because you see, he is directly visible in the Kali Yuga. Okay. In this portion, he is violated.
But Kalki avatar is still coming. The first part of that,
yeah, but it is not happening as it is, na? What Vishnu Dharmottara Purana is said.
Okay. Now, what is the evidence to state that when Krishna comes, then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes? Or what is the...
We simply proved. Because what we learned that from the Gargamuni and Karabhajan statement, Krishna and associated with the yellow color. That means some yellow color avatar is coming. That is clear for us. Then after that, we read... What is that? So then after that also we read from the Vishnu Dharmottara Purana. So this is that means for the Dwapara Yuga is the green and for the Kali Yuga, black. So these two statements you see, these two statements are telling about the Yuga avatars, not any other avatars. So because we are not going with, there are so many avatars. If you see the Laghu Bhagavatamritam, there are so many. But these two statements of that means from two different sets of the statements are dealing with the Yuga avatars only. Okay. So then what is that we are understanding clearly in the Yuga avatars case in generally, what should happen? So green should come in the Dwapara and the black should come in the Kali Yuga. But in the one case, it is not happening. That means it is clearly showing that. So these two are the following together. These two are following together. The statements of the Karabhajan and Gargamuni itself is a proof. Can you show anywhere that Yuga Avatara is coming? That means Krishna is coming, and after that next Kali Yuga, so some red came or some black came or something. Can you show any statement? It's not there. Because these two statements are dealing especially with the what? Yuga avatars. Take this concept. Actually, it's very important. We are discussing about the Yuga avatars, not general avatars, any avatars. In general avatars, there will be so many colors may be possible. But now we are discussing about the Yuga avatars. We will take from others also.
Is also Yuga avatar?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Next. Any virtual hands are there? Okay, give chance to them. Because Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
Prabhu, you gave that statement that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is a special manifestation of Krishna directly.
Yes.
And for that, the reason you gave is Tada Vichara. Is it okay to understand it that Tada Vichara is a relationship which is two directional?
Yes.
And they are inseparable. Is that the right understanding of the word?
Yes, yes.
Okay, thanks, Prabhu. Thanks.
Yeah. Mita means paraspara. Prabhu? You are asking.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Welcome, Prabhu. Next.
Prabhu, where was it given that Krishna is entering the Kalki avatar?
He said here only in the Vishnu Dharma. What he is saying, you see.
Okay, in this verse.
Yeah. So here, Kale Ante, at the ending of the Kali. Vishnu Dharmottara Purana is dealing with the ending of the Kali, and we are discussing with the starting of the Kali in the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's case. So that's why there is no confusion. So Kale Ante cha samprapte kalkinam brahmavadinam anupravishya. Anupravishya means entering. Who? Vasudevaha. Entering into that. Kim karoti? Kurute jagastitim. That means maintenance of universe. Yeah.
Yeah, Hare
Okay,
Krishna,
okay. Now online. Yes.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mother.
Prabhuji, you said Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Krishna's relation is two-sided.
Yes.
One thing I understood that after the 28th cycle of 7th Manvantar, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appears. This is okay. But the second side I am not able to understand. Can you please elaborate?
Second side, come again. Mataji, I am not able to.
Okay, sorry. What I meant was that one thing is that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appears after 28th cycle of 7th Manvantar. That is after Dwapar, Krishna appears. Then following Kali Yuga, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appears. This is one side, right?
Yes.
Dwapar, then Kali Yuga.
Yeah.
So what is the second side? I mean, is it proper to say that before that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appears, before that Dwapar?
Mataji, it's not the changing of the avatars. It is the just relation. Like that means all the time these two are inseparable. So in the case of the fire and smoke, what we saw, both are not having the inseparable relation. No, only smoke is following all the time fire. So that's why we are saying smoke is having the avyabhichara relationship with the fire. But fire is also existing in the case of fire, but if you see, it is existing independently than the smoke. So that's why you cannot say fire is having the avyabhichara relationship with the smoke. So here, if you see, you are not seeing any another yuga where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appearing and not Krishna. Or you are not seeing the Krishna is appearing and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not appearing. You see the 1,000 cycles, in all the cycles you are seeing, so green and black is coming, but is there any place there Krishna is coming and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not coming? Is there anywhere said in this, any book, any scripture is it like that? No. Nowhere is said. So and also is there any place said that in the Kali Yuga Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is appearing and before that, so in the Dwapar Yuga Krishna is not appeared? Is he said anywhere? About the Yoga Taras like this is said anywhere? No. Because we referred the Srimad Bhagavatam. So Karabhajan statement and Gargamuni. And also we referred the other Puranas, Vishnu Dharmottara Purana. Then after that we come to this conclusion. So that means there is no other place. That's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not independently existing. Other than, that means without Krishna, or other Krishna is not existing independently without Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So that's why we are saying there is a two-sided relation. You're understanding?
Yes, Prabhuji. So they are inseparable. Therefore, they have a two-sided relationship.
Yes. Okay, we'll go further. Sorry. So I have time consideration, and I can take questions after the. So you can send to the WhatsApp to my WhatsApp number. So next. Tadetad avirbhavatvam tasya swayam visheshena dvara venakti. So now we are going to say, oh, not only this much, we are going to give even more and more proofs. That means this Krishna Varanam Tvisa Krishnam, this sloka is telling about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu only. In this, Krishna Varanam means Chaitanya Mahaprabhu only. And here Tvisa Krishnam is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu only. Sangupanga Astra Parshadam is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu only. That we are going to say once again. That means we took now till now what word we are dealing? Tvisha Akrishnam. Tvisha Akrishnam we are dealing. Now we are going to another next word. What is that? Krishna Varanam. That is our discussion. Krishna Varnam. Even if you analyze this word, this is also saying, that means it is also establishing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu only. Here the intelligent people in this sloka, Sumedha Saha, intelligent people, they are worshipping Chaitanya Mahaprabhu only. Now you see Krishna Varnam. How to understand this word? It is a 2.1. That means Dvitiya Ekavachanam. Tvisha Krishnam also Dvitiya Ekavachanam. Sangapanga Parsham is also Dvitiya Ekavachanam. That means object. Dvitiya means object. Krishna Varnam. What is how to understand? This ultimately referring to the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. How? So this is a compound word. This can be broken like this. Krishna Krishnet ityetau Krishnetyetau varnau yatra yasmin Sri Krishna Chaitanya Devanamni Sri Krishna Tavirbhava Vinjakam Krishneti Varnayugalam Prayuktam Asti Ityartha. Krishna Varnam means Krishna. Shna. Devanagari is okay, na? Only one. There are the two letters. The place. What is the meaning of? What is the total meaning of Krishna Varna? I am explaining. Total meaning of Krishna Varna is the place where Yasmin, or otherwise the name, the place instead of the name in which Krishna letters are there. It is known as the name in which Krishna letters are there. It is known as Krishna Varnaha. This is Pradama Ekvachanam. Varnaha, then that is Ditya Ekvachanam will be Krishna Varnam. Krishnaha, Krishnam. Like that. Krishna Varnaha, Krishna Varnam. Okay. So that means here Krishna Varna means how to understand the name in which Kri and Shna Varnas are there. So who is having the Kri and Shna Varnas in his name? Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Sri Krishna Chaitanya. So see. Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Here Kri and Shna. So that's why this is indicating, Krishna Varnam is indicating Sri Krishna Chaitanya. And these two letters, Kri and Shna, are indicating what? These two letters are indicating directly Krishna only. In the name Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, the letters Kri and Shna are indicating Krishna. So even from the Avyabhichari relation we derived, na? So what we derived? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the direct manifestation of Krishna. Okay, and also this name itself, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This name also in that Krishna are there, and these two words, these two letters are indicating directly Krishna. Some are looking very with blank face. I don't know. But what? So, Punit Prabhu, what is the way to Krishna Varnaha means what? Take mic. Krishna Varnaha.
Krishna Varna means the name which contains Kra and Shna.
Ka na? Kri.
Kra.
Kri.
Kri. Okay.
Shna.
Shna.
Yes. Who is that? What is that name?
It belongs to the name Krishna actually. Sri Krishna Chaitanya.
Ah. What you said, Krishna Varna means the name which contains Kri and Shna. So
Krishna.
then what is that name?
It contains in the name Sri Krishna Chaitanya.
That name is Sri Krishna Chaitanya. That is nothing but that name is indicating whom? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Mahaprabhu.
And in that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that means Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Kri and Shna are indicating what? Tapomai? Kri and Shna, these letters are indicating what? In the Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Take mic. You are following or not? Nahi. No. Yes. No. Fear nahi, darna nahi. No, don't get fear. Don't get fear. It's if you get fear, then you'll finish. No need to fear. Why you have to fear? If you know. If you don't know, I don't know. And you try. What is there? So it's not a big deal actually. It's not that everyone should know at one time itself. Some students, they may go through for 2 times, 3 times, they have to hear. You hear the lecture once again, see that. Okay. You understood Krishna? What I am asking, you are understanding? No. You want to tell. Mitra Shrestha, na? Yes. Yes, Prabhu, tell.
Kri and Na means Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Sri Krishna Chaitanya.
Sri Krishna, that's Krishna Varna means the name which contains Kri and Shna. So then what is that name? That is Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So in that, so I am saying, I am asking, Kri and Shna, these 2 letters are indicating whom?
Sri Krishna Chaitanya.
Krishna himself. Okay. Now, what we did, we employed one technique here. That means we are saying now Krishna Varnaha means the name which contains Kri and Krishna. So that is nothing but the Sri Krishna Chaitanya. But how can you do this kind of interpretation? What is the base? What is the proof? One may ask, how can you derive this much? That means the name which contains Krishna, that is nothing but Sri Krishna Chaitanya. This much answer, this much elaborated, extended explanation you are giving. What is the proof? One may ask. Then, so Jiva Goswami is saying what he's saying. Oh, I'm not doing this my own way. It's not my own technique. This is already done. This kind of usage is done by the Sridhar Swami also. Sridhar Swami also did. Where he did? So that we are seeing in the 3rd canto, 3rd chapter. So 3rd sloka. 333. समाहुता भीष्मकन्यया ये श्रियः सवर्णेन बुभूष येषां गान्धर्ववृत्त्यामिषतां स्वभागं जह पदं मूर्ध्नि ददत्सु पर्णः. Samahutaha. That means all are invited. Invited by whom? Sriyah Savarnena. Main point. You see, you can open your this sloka. So this sloka, if you see what this sloka, main point you have to all the time you should catch. So only we no need to discuss whole sloka, whole concept, this, that, context not necessary. So what purpose we are taking, that much we have to see. What is that? Samahutaha. Samahutaha. Samahutaha, that means are invited, are called, invited. By whom? By Shriyah Savarnena. Shriyah Savarnena. So boys are called Called by, boy is called by mother. Okay, called by mother. Boy is called by mother. Similarly, so invited. These all the kings are invited by the Sriya Savarna. Who is this Sriya Savarna? That is Rukmi. This is what? This is Rukmi. How can you take Sriya Savarna is equal to Rukmi? So here, Sriya Savarna means what we took, that is Rukmi. So Sridhar Swami is saying here, Ityadi Padye Sriya Savarnena Ityatra Sridhara Swami Pada Krutayam Tikayam Sriya Rukminyaha Samanam Varnadvayam Vachakam Yasya Saha Sriya Savarnau. So Rukmi Ityapi Drishyate. What Sridhar Swami is saying here? Here, Sridhar Swami is saying, he is elaborating this. Sriya Savarna means, so the one who is having so Sriyaha Rukminyaha Samana Varnadayam Vachakam Yasya. The one who is having name, the one who is having name, the one who is having name of 1 second. So Sriyaha means Rukminyaha Samana Varnadvayam of the name of letters, the one who is having a name of letters which are equal with Rukmini. Okay, that means what? Rukmini is having the name Rukmini, and the one who is having the name, that name is having the letters which are equal to the letters of the name of the Rukmini. No? Simple word. Rukmini. This Rukmini actually. This is a Rukmini. This is a Rukmini's name. It is a Vachika for the Rukmini. And now Sriyaha Savarnaha means what? So the one that whose name is having the similar letters to the Rukmini. That means Rukmi. That is Rukmi. That is Rukmi. So that means they are all. So that means here also we are similar letters. The one who is having the name, so of the letters which are equal to the Rukmini. Okay, this concept is already used by the Sridhar Swami. So that's why Jiva Goswami is saying, in the case of Krishna Varnam also, I am also taking here Krishna. Krishna Varnam means the name which is the name in which, so Kru and the one who is having the name where Kru and Shna Varnas are there, that name is Sri Krishna Chaitanya. If you open our notes, you open the notes on day 1 notes. Maybe you are, where is that? Where we wrote Page 2 or 3? The name in which the two syllables Krishna are there is Krishna Chaitanya, and that indicates his quality of being Lord Krishna. So here Abhivanjaka means indicators. So shall I share this screen? Actually, maybe they will also see directly. Where this one? Where is it? Shared already? Okay. Acha. So now you see, can we follow this technique of expanding a compound word in terms of the syllables? This is a question. Yes. Where you can see in the Srimad Bhagavatam 3.3.3. Rukmi is not mentioned directly. That means Sriyaha Shavarana is mentioned in that sloka. Instead of writing Rukmi, what it is written? Sriyaha Savaranaha. What is that? But rather indicated by saying Sriyaha Savaranena. That means one whose name is having similar varnas as Rukmani's name. This is the explanation of Sridhar Swami. So based upon this, we are saying, okay. Similarly, Sriyaha means Rukmini. Yeah, that's the Rukmini. Here Sriyaha, Sri means what? Sriyaha is a Sasti Ekavachan of Sri. So it means Sri, if you make the 6.1, that means it is a Sriyaha. That means of Lakshmi. So that means of Rukmini. Like that is the meaning. Okay, after that you go to your place, and then after that, after the class, you have to see this and see and try to sit and understand. Whoever is not catching immediately now here. Okay, Prabhu. Next, second explanation. What is that? Yadva Krishnam varnayati tadrusha swa paramananda vilasa smaranollasa vashitaya swayam gayati paramakarunikaataya cha sarvebhyopi lokebhyah tameva upadishati yah tam. There is one more. That means Krishna Varnam. Now we saw the one explanation. What is that meaning of Krishna Varnam? What meaning we saw for this? What is the first explanation of the Krishna Varnam? The name which includes or which contains Kriya and Krishna. That is Sri Krishna Chaitanya. What is this another explanation that we are going to see? The one who describes Krishna, he is Krishna Varnaha. Second explanation for the Krishna Varnam. Explanation 2 for the Krishna Varnam. What is that? What I give? So the one who explains the glories of Krishna to the whole world. Krishnam Varnayati. Iti? Krishnam Varnayati. Yaha. Krishnam Varnayati Yaha Saha. Saha Kaha. Saha Krishna Varnaha. Who is that? That is Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Krishnam Varnayati Yaha. That is Krishna Varnaha. Who is that? Sri Krishna Chaitanya. What he describes, Krishna Varnayati means in what manner, what fashion he describes. So that means he describes the glories. Tadrusha Swarupananda Vilasa Smaranollasa Vashataya Swayam Gayati. Paramakarunikataya cha sarvebhyopi lokebhyah tameva upadishati. That means, but any devotee, one may ask now, oh, he is Krishna, he is describing Krishna, then he is Krishna Varnaha, that is Krishna. Can you say like this? So whoever is describing Krishna, he is Krishna Varnaha, then I can also keep, that means I can also Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. One can say like this, na? Yes, yes or no? Yeah. So that's why now but we have here two reasons. That's it. Anyway, compound word. That means someone may keep the name of the Krishna Chaitanya, and he can also say, "I am the Kali Avatar." So, but here, but where is yellow color? And also so many things. That means that sloka Krishna Varnam Tusha Krishnam Sanga Pangastra Parshadam. There are so many criteria has to be fulfilled. Then only he can become Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So that means everyone accepts Chaitanya Mahaprabhu by seeing the one feature of that. He cannot claim that. So he is Krishna Varna. Already I said Lakshana means what? It should be having the all the. So that means if there is one object, if you characterize that object with some Lakshana, then if you want to claim any object as that object, it should be having the all the characteristics of that. Otherwise, you cannot say that. So for example, the animal which is having the dewlap and also which is having the 4 legs. So that is cow, I said. And now you brought one animal which is having the 4 legs and you are showing that as, and you are telling this is cow. That means you brought a buffalo and it is having the 4 legs, and in that definition of that, so it is fulfilling the half of the definition. And can you take it as a cow? No, it has to fulfill everything. So here also in the Krishna Varnam Tisa Krishnam Sangopangasra Parshadam, there are the several things are explained, several conditions are put to say that personality as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So that's why one is that out of that, one is that what? Krishna Varnam means Krishnam Varnayati. That means the one who describes Krishna. So in what manner, what fashion? He sang under the influence of the ecstasy of remembering his own supremely blissful pastimes, just like Krishna. So that means Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is nothing but Krishna, and he is just remembering his blissful pastimes, and so he is just singing about that. Lord is just because of bliss only he does any activity. He is not doing anything because of any purpose. If you say Lord is doing anything out of any purpose, then he is not Atma Rama. Atma Rama means who is dwelling in himself. So, but then he is known as Atma Rama. So Lord is always Swarat and Atma Rama. That means the condition is what? He is doing so any activity out of his own bliss, not because of any purpose. Lord is appearing in this material world. What is the purpose? What is the purpose? Tell me. What is the reason? You tell me. What is his? I forgot. Akshay Hari Prabhu. Mike. Why Lord is appearing in this material world? What is the reason?
To establish the dharma.
To establish the dharma. That means to establish what is the dharma, right and wrong. Yes. Then why Lord is not establishing dharma in my life? Everyone can ask or not. That means Lord's duty is establishing dharma, and if he is not doing that, then he will not be happy. Is it like that? Lord is appearing to establish dharma. Is it right answer? It's not right answer. Then Lord is having some purpose. That means Lord is not Atma Ramaha. That means he is working for some purpose. So Lord is Atma Ramaha. That characteristic is always true. So Lord, why he is appearing? He is appearing out of his own bliss, just to play with his devotees. And anyway, by product, dharma is established. If you say Lord is appearing for the sake of, that means protecting dharma, that you make as a main reason, then what will happen? Atma Ramata is finished. He is not Atma Ram at all. Atma Rama means what? He is always dwelling inside. He is dealing with his own Swarupa Sakti. He is not at all concerning about the any Shakti outside to his Swarupa. Yes. So any Shakti he is dealing outside his Swarupa and he is coming for that purpose, then he is not Atmarama. Like example, Atmarama means who is dwelling in his own self. So that means in the Swarupa Shakti. So that's why here also Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is dancing and he is just glorifying, he's singing the holy name just by remembering his own pastimes. And he is sharing these all with his own devotees. That means the devotees also are given within their heart the Swarupa Shakti of the Lord. Bhakti is also the one of the form of the Swarupa Shakti only. So even he is playing with the devotion of the devotees. In that case, any Atmaramata is disturbed? Atmaramata is not disturbed because he is still dealing with the same Swarupa Shakti. So that's why he is dancing with his devotees. There is a no, that means harm to his Atmaramata. That's the point we should know. That's why here Jiva Goswami, what he is writing? He is writing here, Tadrusha Swaparamananda Vilasa. That means like a madman. He is dancing on the road. Why he is dancing? Is there any purpose? I have to, out of ecstasy. He doesn't have any purpose. Oh, I have to dance nicely so that people will see me and they will recommend me to national level competition in the dance. Is it thinking like that? Is there any purpose? Just out of ecstasy he is doing. Similarly, Lord also performs all the leelas. He will manifest in this material world just out of ecstasy. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is also out of ecstasy he is doing. He sang under the influence of the ecstasy of remembering his own supremely blissful pastimes, just like Krishna. And anyway, byproduct, all these fallen jivatmas, they are delivered who are not devotees, they are also become devotees. That is automatically happening. Like Prime Minister come to your city, then main purpose he is coming to open some museum. But at that time, since Prime Minister is coming, automatically this bureau, that's a municipality, whoever the people are, their staff, they will be cleaning the roads and they are making all the things are proper. So that is what? That is the byproduct. Anushangikataya. So similarly here, these fallen souls are delivered. That means who are not at all devotees. So they are also get delivered. That is happening automatically. Lord never come for the sake of who are not devotees. He never come. So he never influenced by the pain of any non-devotee. That is not the case of the Lord, because Lord is not touched by the Maya and he doesn't have any experience of material pain. And that's why he is not at all getting any mercy on anyone by seeing their material pain. No. If you say Lord is getting the mercy by seeing the jiva's material pain, which is not touched with the devotion, then what will happen? Whole philosophy will be sitting down. Will be finished. Lord is just coming. So, or otherwise, Lord is getting the compassion, mercy towards the devotees, not non-devotees. Why Lord will come? Why Lord? If it is happening, it should happen. Then nobody should be there in the Naraka now. If that is the case, Lord is getting the mercy for the non-devotees also who are not devotees. Then what should happen? Everyone should be delivered, and there is no one living entity in the material world. Okay, this we will discuss in the future. Just for yes, I will take after the class. This will be coming in the future. Okay. And who out of great compassion instructed those to the whole world. So here, why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came just by himself. That means just by seeing the material pain of the society he came. Just by seeing the pain of the people's pain, of the people's material pain, by seeing that he came? No. He came just to, when Advaita Acharya called, Just to follow his devotee, he came. To give pleasure to his devotees, he came. Not for the, by seeing the, otherwise what will happen? Then everyone will say, if you say like this, that means Lord came just by seeing the material pain of the people in general, not their devotees. Then people, what question the next put to you? If you preach like this, then what will be the next question? Why he is not coming to in my life? Why I am still painful? Why I am getting suffering? That means he is not taking care of me, means then he is having a dosha. What is that dosha? He is not neutral to everyone. There's a great danger will be coming to the philosophy. So next, okay, we'll discuss the later portion tomorrow. We'll have to speed up a little bit. Okay, thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki.